It is May 25th, 2016. A little history back up. I was here at the end of summer. I believe it was August of last year. This unit had a failed TXV. It's from 2014. It fell under the bulletin of faulty, gunked up TXVs. And we added ACrenew. I came back. I have a video of prior to adding it. It was around like, I believe, around 80 psi on the suction, high superheat, high subcooling. The subcooling was like 18. Added ACrenew, came back a few days later. I got a video of that as well. You can check out. Then the suction was at like 104. It worked a little bit, and I came back this year. They wanted me to check on it again, and we might have gotten lucky on this one. Let's see if you can see that. 118, 355, superheat's 27, subcooling is 6. It's actually showing maybe a little bit low on charge. That's the evaporator. So, and then there's your T1, T2. Oh, we're back in business. I'm gonna let it run for another 10 minutes or so and possibly add a little bit. But this is one of the first ACrenew customers that I have actually added, and it worked. All the other ones, either we replaced them because they couldn't wait, it was in the summer, or it didn't work. I guess throughout the winter running the heat, it freed it up, and over time, pretty neat. And there's my new Testos. Thank you, Harry. I won these in one of those contest giveaways. Originally it came from Ralph, then Harry, and now I got them. Brand new out of the box, first time using them. I like them so far, very small. Very neat compared to the S-Mans. This has the Bluetooth, but I'll probably never use that function. Right, well, it's been about 10 minutes. The superheat is around 6 or 7. Subcooling. Actually, she's gotten pretty lucky. I believe it freed up and over the winter and has worked. If you guys want to check back on the videos that I have in the past about this, let me show you. First one is the Copeland Scroll TXV issue, yup again, and the second one is the follow-up on Ream TXV issue, ACrenew. But actually the refrigerant charge looks pretty good. The suction pressure is still a little low. That could be other issues going on. But and I'm getting about 19 degrees split upstairs. I was actually upstairs in the kitchen using the Bluetooth app, which is pretty cool. It worked, but when I went a few feet inwards, it stopped, lost connection. But these Testos 550s are actually pretty impressive so far. Nice and light. Yeah, I'm liking that. So far so good. I'm not going to add anything. I believe she's fine. And just play it by ear. You can see the suction pressure is low. Subcooling is good for today. That's still good. That could be something going on with the valve or with the return air. I pulled the filter out, which is new, but it was a white pleated. Let's see if that makes a difference or not. But does this thing have a light? Yeah, there we go. Still figuring out. Two and a half ton. Today's like almost 90 degrees, so it should be between 6 and 9 subcooling. And you can see the pressure should be like around 140-ish on the low side, but it's not. The high side is fine. Yeah, Yeah, after explaining everything to the customer and telling her that it has improved, see, the first time I was here, the suction side was in the 80s. I had very high subcooling and superheat. The subcooling was like close to 20, I believe, and the superheat was like 30 or 40. And then I came back, and the suction side was 2 days later. I came back. Suction side was 104. Superheat dropped a little bit. I'm sorry, subcooling dropped a little bit, and superheat dropped a little bit. But it was on the verge of freezing still, and it did freeze up. So she let it sit for throughout the last summer. I believe it was in late August we were here, and didn't want to change the TXV then. So it sat all winter long, and I guess it worked a little bit and freed up as of right now. So now I'm reading 117 on the suction, 350-ish in the high, with 6 or 7 subcooling, and around 20-something degrees superheat. So it could still be acting up, but I gave her option if she still wants to replace the TXV. She declined. They just moved in. They just bought the house last year. She's going to play it by ear and go from there. She doesn't want to spend the money to change the TXV, which I don't blame her right now. It's working. Can only do what the customer wants. And now I just noticed she might be selling already. I gotta ask her on that, but that's pretty much it here. So this is my very first time that actually the ACrenew has worked somewhat. I don't know if it's time that this needs, a lot of time, more than a week like they recommend, or if it was just a lucky instance. But that's it. Tell me what you guys think. Give me your comments, good or bad, and talk to you guys later.